Hi everyone, my name is Dave Yoster and we are live at the MSP Expo in Florida. I'm the president of the Managed Service Provider Association of America, and right now, as we come to a close at the end of the last day, I would like to introduce you to someone very, very special. This man's name is Doug Green from TRS Reseller. Hi Doug, how are you?
I'm very fine, thanks. Thanks for inviting me over to do your podcast.
No problem. So the reason why I say this man is very special is because of all the events that we've been to, Doug is there, but he is always advertising and publishing events and content for MSPs. He does podcasts with you. He does live streams with you. This is a man that you as an MSP want to know and you want to get to know very, very well. They have a website that they take that content and then they publish it. But before I give you too much information, I'm going to go over to Doug for 1 second. Give me a second. So Doug, everyone wants to know and everyone's looking for media, right?
Right.
Why do you do this?
Why do I do this? Well, we are a commercial operation, but I've always been interested. It's been my pleasure for 30 years to have a front row seat in reporting on basically what I think is the most interesting story in technology, which is how people communicate with each other, how businesses communicate with each other, and I guess curiosity more than anything else. So I on a personal level,
Sure.
Our business is a business, but I'm always just sort of curious. I'm curious about how things work.
Well, I've seen you interview a lot of people, right? And you say businesses was, I get that part, but everything I've seen you do is all about giving. You're so, I don't even know how to describe it, but you just give yourself and you give everything to the people you speak to. So, and I'm going to do something kind of unorthodox here, but we have an MSP standing right in front of us here from Uniotech. And I asked this MSP to stay here for the reason of meeting you and hearing of what you do and how you can help MSPs just get simple media coverage, because a lot of MSPs just don't know what to do. Right? Do you find that true for MSPs?
Yes, yeah, and so let's start with what we do. Every day we post between 10 to 20, sometimes up to 30 stories on communications, on UCaaS, CCaaS, cybersecurity, AI, Teams. These days, just about anything that an MSP might be interested in, especially in communications, but we've, outside of that silo as well. And part of what we do is if you want to know the information about what's going on in the community, who's purchasing who got hired by who's added a division, all you have to do is send us a press release. We'll put it up, or you can take a look at our bulletin and we report on it. We report on a lot of technology as well. We don't reach every business in America.
Sure.
Okay. So one of the challenges you're talking about is how can the MSP communicate to the local market?
Sure.
And we have strategies for that. So I actually have a publication called Technology Daily Rocket, or Technology Rocket. Basically, it's literally designed to help you learn marketing ideas for your MSP, how to effectively communicate. A lot of people know, they know their business, but they don't know how to talk to the press.
Like me.
Well, I think you do a pretty good job.
So let me just go back 1 second. So an MSP can submit a publication to you or some sort of content. You guys review it, right?
Yeah.
You review it and then you can then publish it on their behalf.
Yes.
All right. Your audience, obviously national, right?
Yes.
National. What are we talking, like 100,000, 200,000? Do you know what that audience is?
We actually have 82,000 actual subscribers.
Okay.
We reach 20,000 enterprises. So, for example, if you're trying to reach the actual person at a large, let's say, very national retail organization, a national hotel, airline, city government, county, state, and so on, we probably reach the person who's in charge of the technology that goes into the contact center, the technology that goes into the emergency E911 center, and of course the equivalent in the corporate larger law firms, large financial companies, and so on. So that's part of it. We also reach 20,000 channel partner companies, 14,000 of you guys.
There you go, right?
And we also reach the carriers. So our readership is by request. So of course, anybody can read our stuff online.
Sure.
Our stuff is available on Google News and so on. but we also have subscribers and daily bulletins as well.
And for our viewers, on the MSPAA.net website, we actually have a page dedicated to TR Reseller.
There's a feed.
Yeah, so we ingest their publications, and it's open to you to go read. You touched on something about a number of the organizations that you reach. And again, I'm going to come back to the MSP that's standing in front of us, Uniotech. Their model is that they help companies with hardware, not mitigation, let's go back. They help their companies with hardware transition, moving in and out of places, right? I don't do that. I've done that in the past, but I don't want to do that anymore. So that MSP is like someone that could connect with you and say, hey, Doug, we do this. Do you know of anyone who does that? Is that more or less right?
Yeah, we might know of the person, or we're primarily a news organization.
Sure.
So we could help your organization, Uniotech, basically communicate what you're trying to do to the outside world. And we could also offer advice on how to talk to basically the local press.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then for us in the association, so obviously we are partners with TR Reseller. We've had a great time together the last, 2 months?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, about that
We
too,
made
man.
a discovery of some other show, and here we are.
And so often we see Doug sitting at a table with his microphones, and he has like a line of people coming up, and he's interviewing people from all walks and all different types of companies. So I encourage you, go have a look at their website. They have so much content. I can't even believe how much content they have. And they do a fantastic job about publishing it and making it fair and equal for everyone. Doug, you are an amazing person. And
I have to say, I've been very impressed with the MSPAA. Over the course of time that I've been reporting on this market, there are a lot of organizations that have claimed to do what the MSPAA does, but the MSPAA actually does what you claim to do. It's actually a volunteer-led organization.
Correct.
Looks like, and I think this partnership you guys have done. If you have patience with me here, you guys have done an excellent job in co-hosting our panels.
Thank you.
In bringing, I think, more interest to this show, in increasing the attendance here, and I think in expanding the encyclopedia of shared knowledge for the MSP community.
And that's what it's all about. It's about sharing knowledge and creating that community.
Yep.
And I think you and I both agree that's what this is about,
Absolutely.
Right? Well, Doug, thank you so
We're really
much.
enjoying our partnership with you.
So are we. Thank you. Doug, thanks so much for being here. This will be pretty much the last few hours, probably an hour or so of the expo. I think everyone's starting to pack up and head back to the airports. I know you're going to head back to the airport in a few minutes.
Yep.
But thanks so much for being here, and I hope to see you soon at the next event.
I'm looking forward to it, and we are enjoying our partnership with. And I want to say to everybody out there, if you're not already a member of this organization, check it out.
Thanks, everyone. Have a fantastic day.
Thank you
Goodbye.
very much, everybody.